What's up, guys? It already rained once here in Siem Reap, and it is going to rain again eventually. But we have to go out for a short while. So, like I said before, you got to kind of pick your spots during rainy season. When do you want to go out? And hopefully you make it to where you need to go and back without getting soaked. I want to thank everybody that came out to my live stream last night. It was a very good turnout. At one point I had 33 people in the room, which was very, very nice. I think it's the highest one I've ever had. And I hated to cut it short, but like I said, I didn't want to go overly long. I didn't want a 2-3 hour live stream. People don't tend to watch them all the way through anyway. And I just wanted to be out there and say hi to everybody, let you know I'm alive and well, and of course get out information about questions you might have. Had some very interesting questions, some philosophical what-if questions that made me think, and I like that. Some more good news. Thanks to some partners from back home in Michigan, HolyRedeemerBurton.org Parishioners Coalition. There are a few members of that coalition who have told me that they will match any donations I get from now until the end of the month, up to $170. So in other words, if you want to donate, then your donations will double up to $170. That is awesome news. That's very, very kind of these people. And of course, I'll let you know my progress, but it would be amazing if we could get that done, because not only would that give us what we need for the rest of this month, but it would also kind of push us over into next month as well. For the first time, we'll be a little bit ahead in that regard. So that would be absolutely amazing. As you know, we teach people for free. We go out and hand out food and feed people. And we're going to be doing some animal welfare here soon. So all that money will go toward those causes. So I know some of you, you belong to my Patreon. And some of you have a certain time every month where you donate. I understand this isn't directed toward you. Just to let you know. For anybody who is thinking about donating, I'm just saying now would be a great time. Because when we can get matching donations like that from an organization that looks out for humanitarian issues, not only in their area but also worldwide, that's always a great thing. So I just wanted to let you know that. Oh, you won? You win?
Yeah, one coupon.
Oh, she won. She won on her Red Bull tab. You pull tabs off things like beer cans here and Red Bull and different things, and you always have a chance to win a free one. Or the equivalent of that. So that's worth another 50 cents. So you look at that, making money. But anyway, we're going to head somewhere right now. Oh, by the way, here's a nice little guitar store. Hello! I met a guy from Morocco yesterday. I was just walking down the street and he stopped me as a foreigner and he said, "Hey, do you know of any guitar places close by? I heard there was one down here." And luckily, yes, I just passed this one earlier and told him about it. He just only been in town a few days, and his name is Isa. He's been in town for just 3 days, but he already has a gig set up, but he didn't have a guitar. So he wanted to look for a place where he could buy or rent one. And so I was happy to bring him down here. and they took care of him. I believe he said he had to show his passport, leave a $50 deposit, and then they let him rent a guitar for like $2.50 or something for a night or two. And then of course he has the option to purchase it if he wants. So it worked out great for him. And if you get a chance, you're looking for a guitar here, go ahead and give them a try. All right. I'll talk to you guys when I get to my destination. All right, we got done what we needed to get done, and now we're on our way home. So let me tell you the story about why we moved again. That's right, just a little over a month. And we had moved to a different apartment. And here's what happened. That night we went out with Joe. Joe came to town. We were out most of the day, afternoon, and evening with him, having a good time, as we always do with Joe. And then we came home. When we came home, we found our apartment was unlocked. The door was shut, but it was unlocked. The light was on, which wasn't on before because we left during the day. So of course that wasn't on. The door to the kitchen and bathroom were open, that we normally keep closed to let the main area stay cool so we don't have to run the air con all the time. And this really upset Sangalai, so she went down to ask the landlady who was in our apartment. Nothing was missing, by the way. Nothing was missing, nothing was rifled through, nothing like that. So apparently what had happened, from what I can gather, the landlady had gone in, and I guess we're going to take a pass at, and said that, I don't have my gimbal, and said that she had been worried about us. She hadn't seen us all day, so she wanted to check to make sure we were all right. This did not set well with Singalai. Believe it or not, that didn't bother me as much as it did her. Really, it didn't. I was like, oh, to me, I thought that's pretty nice. Looking out for me, making sure I'm not laying there dead, I guess. But I think what really set her off was that she had left the door unlocked, and Sangalai is very safety conscious. She's always concerned about security and things like that, making sure the doors and windows are all locked, all that good stuff. So she insisted that she wanted to move. And I said, okay, you know me, I'm easygoing. I don't really care. We didn't have the money to actually pay rent and a deposit on another place. But she insisted she could do good. Now here's where it gets tricky. We found an apartment, only $50. It's not one of the $50 ones I showed you in the video. It's another one. It's really nice. It's really clean. No aircon, big overhead fan though, and everything I need, no big deal. That's where I did my live stream from last night, actually, was in the new apartment. But what happened was, when we went to move, we had already paid the whole month's rent at the old place. However, the landlady got really upset and said that we owed another $25 for the electricity and water we had used already. But of course, I insisted that in fact she owes us money because we're leaving before the end of the month. We're leaving before the 1st, so she could just take that money and put it toward what she said we owed. But she didn't want to do that. She kept saying, no, rent money is for the month, only used for rent, and you owe this much money. And her and Sangalai got into a screaming match downstairs in front of the world. Because she said she wasn't going to let us leave unless we paid right away, and Sangalai was having none of it. And at one point, our landlady, actually called the police. Now, I don't know what was said. I don't know what happened. They never talked to me or Senglai, or even the tuk-tuk guy we had there waiting to help us move. Didn't speak to any of us. They came, they spoke to the landlady. She was very animated. They were very calm and collected, and then they just left. They didn't even acknowledge us or say anything. So I think it was one of those, we don't want to deal with this. This is crazy kind of thing. But anyway, they finally settled on some sort of an agreement to take it out of the rent money that we had already paid, and in exchange we wouldn't come back and demand the rest of the money she would have owed us, because after the 25 she would have owed us like $10 or $12, something like that. So anyway, that is the story of why we actually moved again. But the landlady at our new place was really nice. She didn't charge us a deposit. She cleaned the room up really nice. She swept, she mopped, she got all the cobwebs off the walls and doorways. And she gave us linen and just even an extension cord, because it doesn't have that many plugs, so we get everything plugged in. So that was really, really nice of her. I said last night in my live stream I had a story to tell about our apartment, and that was the story. I didn't want to ruin it last night, but because I went like back home, not moving, you know, for the last 10 years I stayed at the same place. And I guess it's not too bad. I've been here 2.5 years. This is my only third time I moved, so hopefully this one will work out. It should. She owns a little mom and pop shop downstairs from the apartment, so get our snacks and drinks and things when we need them. Right next door to a language school, which is closed, unfortunately. But still. Let me try to get out. Told her I didn't want to take a pass app. But nobody ever listens to me. Anyway, so that's the story. And this is our new place. Kitty corner from this store over here. Snacks, Scenery. You can look for, if you're here in town, you can look for that on Google Maps. Or look for this place here, Rotha Salon. And this is the little mom and pop store that she owns. And those are the apartments back there up the stairs. I'll give you guys a proper tour in another video. The Senglai's got it looking really nice. She spent the morning unpacking everything, getting everything hung up the way she wanted. Rearranging, of course, because that's just something she has to do. I don't know why. It was fine the way it was, I thought. But apparently I was wrong about that too. But still, like I said, it doesn't matter to me. I am flexible. I'm flexible personally, not physically though. Keep that in mind. Alright. So that's our apartment story. It's weird, I know, but things happen over here and you just got to kind of go with the flow. It's just the way it is. Tomorrow we're going to go out and feed some more people. We're going to try and get to the Asia supermarket so I can do a tour there that one of my supporters wants to see. And hopefully we'll be looking at some more apartments in a higher price range that people were asking for. And my buddy Luke did send me some video the last time he went to Koh Rong, the beach. People in the live stream were asking about the beaches here. And he has a nice video he sent me. It's saved on my Chromebook, so I got to find a way to transfer that over to my phone so I can edit it, because I don't like using my Chromebook for that because it's a pain. So I'll figure that out. Alright, that'll do it for this one. From beautiful Siem Reap, Cambodia. I will talk to you guys. Hello!
in the next one.
Alright guys, don't forget to check out all my links down below. If you want to donate through PayPal, join my Patreon, or buymeacoffee.com/DDC. As I said at the beginning of the video, all that money is used to teach English to kids for free. We also sponsor a portion of a village in the countryside, so we help feed the people out there when they're hungry. And we go about the city sometimes and just cook food here and pass it out on the street to anybody who wants it, basically. And we'll also be doing some animal welfare stuff very soon. All those links are down below. Other channels that are vlogging in Cambodia, they're excellent. You should watch them, subscribe. Those are down below. And all my social media, links to my books, and other things you have to look for. They're all down below. So be sure to check that all out. I really appreciate it. I want to say thank you to everybody that supports me. It means a lot. And I will talk to you guys in the next one.